You're looking armed and dangerous.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Ready to kill fish.
Stretch out the provisions.
Yep. Yeah. I came up here to take this shot because you've got the two boats. You've got Ran and White Shadow behind me here, and it may be a while before these two boats are together again. After this, the guys are going off and doing their thing, and I'm doing my thing. Yeah, I think they've been in my videos more times than they've actually been in their own recent. Yeah, good to see them again. Anyway, the three of us are going to explore this island and see what's what. There's a girl in a bikini in a hole in the ground. What's going on?
I'm looking for treasures.
Look at that. I was going to jump that, but I don't think so. No. Go on if you want, but you know, if you hurt yourself. Oh, his foot was right on the edge. No way. I'd heard about this tree. It's beautiful, but it does hold a deadly secret. They say you're not supposed to walk underneath it, especially when it's raining and the leaves come down and the little fruits that it bears. You can see one there. They're known as death apples, and that's for a very, very good reason. If you eat the fruit from this tree, it will probably kill you. I've seen one in Barbados before. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure some of you will know and will leave comments, but yeah, you don't stand under this tree, you don't touch the leaves, and you certainly don't eat the fruit. Apparently Columbus used to use the fruit from these trees as a torture, force feeding it to men. Not nice. You can see in these cliffs the stratas of rock, which I guess if I pan down take us back millions and millions of years in time. Some of it at the top there is beginning to break loose, so I don't want to walk too far under this cliff. It kind of overhangs. You can see there how the wave action is actually dug away at this, leaving the channels at high tide. It's low now, that's why we're walking around the island while we can. We may have left it a little bit too late to start off. As you can see here, the way around is getting covered with water. The tide's just on the turn now. So by the time we go all around the island, who knows what's around there. We're not going to be able to get back. Back in the old lifeboating days back in Plymouth, part of our bread and butter was rescuing people every weekend in good weather that would go out on rocks walking and then not realize the tide would come up and their way would be underwater and they wouldn't be able to get back. Almost every weekend we'd be pulling people off the rocks. I'm like, I don't want that to happen to me. So we turned around, we're going to go that way while the tide's still out. It's all very beautiful here, but the same problem blights this island as it does the others in this chain. The amount of garbage is, well, it's disgusting. It's terrible. When you think about how much money the Panamanian government make off yachties like ourselves, it's cost us a fortune to be here in various payments of one kind or another, visas and so forth, and coming through the canal, and what they make off the huge ships that come through the canal. I mean, the canal makes the canal is the country, but there's so much more to it. These islands are as good as, if not better, than the San Blas Islands, for example. People love it here, those that do come to visit. The Las Perlas, the Pearl Islands, but they need to manage this. If it was managed as a park of some kind, a reserve, and just some people cleaning this stuff up, it could be beautiful, and people would come here. People would pay to come here. And we're a few hundred meters inland, and there's a tree here with a rope, and it looks very much like my rope, and it is my rope. The other end of it's connected to the boat out there. This is Ran's rope, and of course yet more garbage. And shoes, everywhere we go there's shoes. Dale's shoe's broken, so she's trying to find another flip-flop. And there's lots to choose from here.
This one might be better. Oh, it's like Cinderella.
Oh!
Look how small this one was before. I've been wearing that one.
No, that you found that. Oh, I found its brother down the other end of the beach, I think. Okay, so will you get a match now?
Well, it's close enough, because that's my current shoe.
Put them on, let's see if they look good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Going in the jungle. I love jungles. I've never really been in a proper jungle before. Well, not for since I was a kid. I just want to have a little walk in the jungle. But we don't know what's in here. The big jungle hat is on. You laugh, but this keeps me cool.
Like a snake shedding its skin.
Out of the jungle. I enjoyed that. I've probably wouldn't walk in the jungle for years. At least I know what's in there now. Old flip-flops, medicine bottles, bits of cars, bits of boat, water bottles. That's what's in the jungle. I said, Justin, now jump up and down really hard. If you ever wanted to know just how big a tree's roots are, this old boy here is going to show us. Just got back from our little walk, and baby Shaddy's having a little play in the surf, bless him. There you go, look at that. Ah. It's all action on board right now. I've just mentioned that we're a bit short of food and that the crew should jump in the water and kill something. So they're armed. Yeah, you want to... Oh, he's forgotten his weight belt, bless. They're heavily armed, I gotta say. They got all the stuff, armed and dangerous. They got the latest sort of pump action thing that like repeatedly shoots apparently and kills lots and lots of fish. So there you go. You're looking armed and dangerous.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Ready to kill fish.
Stretch out the provisions.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going in.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
This thing looks a bit evil. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
There's your gun.
Thanks.
Could be fish barbecue on the beach tonight. It's probably the best place to be. It is incredibly hot today. Next door neighbours there are under their bimini, taking it easy. I'm below doing some editing, and they're in the water. This water is actually quite cold. The thing about the Pacific, it is actually colder water than the Caribbean. But I'm not complaining because now I'm in the Pacific. That's a small price to pay, believe me. But it's incredibly beautiful here. It's a good spot.
The best thing about cruising and the lifestyle that I lead is the friends that you meet along the way. I've been blessed. I've made some fabulous friendships over the last few years while cruising the boat. It was great to meet Dale and Justin, who helped me through the canal. We became such good friends. I invited them along on this little trip in the Pearl Islands. And we're on the beach together with Malin and Johan, who are about to set off on a big voyage. As we weren't going to see them for some time, the party sort of extended on until the late hours. But eventually, it was time to go home.
Hopefully I return.
How's the hangover now?
Oh yeah, it's gone now.
Cured, huh? Wow.
Birds. Holy.
We get birds a lot. Lots and lots and lots of birds here.
Good job, Justin.
Birds are gonna poop on you.
Don't do it.
They've had a bird on there for a while now. Is he hurt?
Oh, it's just a youngster.
Maybe.
Yeah, he can't really fly.
Oh, he's gone. They're about to go. So we're both anchored at the fore on the front, and then at the back we got the rope going ashore. So Justin has kindly volunteered. I told him it would cure his hangover if he had a swim this morning. So he's gone ashore to untie Ryan first, and then they're going to go clear the anchorage, and then we're going to do the same thing. Hopefully without hitting the rocks, which are very, very close. Well, I'll see you guys in San Diego if I don't see you before.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure seeing you guys.
You too. Hope to see you soon.
Barry.
I actually said on one of my videos I haven't put out yet, the Ryan are in my videos more than they're in their own. I'm watching how you do this.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, don't tow my crew out to sea, will you? I need him. He knows not to undo ours just yet, doesn't he? That is hard work.
Disgusting. Right, all green.
Is it all covered in slime?
Yep,
It might have some of my poo on it from last night.
probably.
She's still pulling out there. We've got that to come. Well, it's saying goodbye to those guys, but it's au revoir, really. We plan to meet up again in maybe San Diego, but we'll see about that. He's got his anchor up now. Yeah, they got it up. Bye, take care, have a safe trip. Their plan is they're going to just up the coast a little ways, then they're going to Hawaii, and then they're going to go to Alaska before the end of the summer, because they're a very short season up there, so they need to get a move on. There they go.
And there you go. 3 sailing channels on one beach. Not often you see that. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Thank you so much for being subscribed, so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thanks also to my patrons for their amazing support. If you'd like to help out on Patreon, please check out my Patreon page for real-time updates. I'm on Facebook, Adventures of an Old Sea Dog. All links are somewhere below. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye now.
You can see one there. They're known as death apples. Apparently Columbus used to use the fruit as it's all incredibly beautiful, but the same problem. It's all very beautiful here. It's all very beautiful. It could be a haven, it could be a money maker for the I can see the sea.